Hey guys, thanks for stopping by to check out the video today. Today's topic is backing up a trailer. I know a lot of people struggle with this. You know, if you spend any time at a busy boat ramp on a weekend in the summertime, you can see that there's a lot of people that have issues backing up a trailer. And it's one of those things, the longer you do it, the better you're going to get at it. But there are a few simple steps that I can show you, a few tricks that'll help get you on the right path a little bit quicker. So let's check those out. Alright, so one of the first things you guys need to make sure you realize is that it takes time to learn how to back up a trailer. It's not like anybody was born with this skill, so you need to practice at least a little bit before you try to go out and do this somewhere in a congested area. Don't just run out there right away, because what that'll end up doing is adding performance anxiety to you. You know, there's a bunch of people waiting behind you, plus it'll annoy them and you're in their way, holding them back from doing what they need to do or want to do. And that's not the person you want to be. So make sure you practice this, whether it's in your driveway, an empty parking lot, something like that. You know, if you have to set up road cones, whatever. But try to practice somewhere away from any sort of congestion. So the first tip I have for you guys is going to seem ridiculously simple, and you're probably going to be wondering why I'm even telling you this, but it's because it's important. Make sure when you go to do this that you take your time and do it nice and slow, because the faster you try to go, if you rush yourself, any little mistake that you make is just going to be compounded by any extra speed that you add to it. So nice, slow and steady is going to win the race, and as you get a little bit better and a little bit better, then you can speed up a little bit more. But don't try to just be speed racer out there just busting it because you think you have to. Just take your time. In the end, it's actually going to be quicker if you slow down. My second tip for you guys is to make sure that you have your mirrors properly adjusted for this. It's going to help you out a lot in the long run. If you have it tilted down to where you can see at least your fender and out to the side from there, it's going to help move maneuvering around obstacles, as well as just seeing where you are in relation to where the trailer is. And that's going to help you be able to guide it where it needs to go. So another thing to keep in mind is trailer length plays a big role in backing up the trailer as well. Simply because the shorter the trailer is, the quicker it's going to turn. So something like a utility trailer is going to turn very, very fast in comparison to something like a giant pontoon trailer. So just keep that in mind. If you are trying to back up the shorter trailers, just don't turn your wheel nearly as much. Take it really slow and easy, because once the trailer starts going that way, your vehicle won't be able to turn fast enough to keep up with it, and that's where you're going to end up jackknifing something. So make sure, like I said, if you're using one of the smaller ones, just take your time a little bit more, a lot more gradual movements to get it to turn left and right. Another tip is, I know having a hand on top of the wheel is probably a pretty natural driving position for most people, but when you're backing up, you want to move your hand to the bottom of the wheel if you're just starting out. And this is simply because the physics of backing a trailer up, the way the vehicle swings and everything, if you have your hand on the bottom of the wheel, the trailer is going to go whichever way you push your hand. So if you want it to go to the right, you're going to turn your hand to the right, push your hand to the right, and vice versa. And it really helps simplify things out, especially when you're just getting going. After you start getting better and better at it, being able to move your hand wherever on the wheel, it just becomes kind of second nature. But when you're just starting out, try that tip, because it's really going to help make you turn the way that you need to turn, and it's not going to be guessing, okay, if I turn it this way, am I going to, okay. Yeah, you just want to do it that way, and it really simplifies things. So there you have it, guys. Pretty simple stuff, but you know, a few of those simple tips will help a lot of the beginners out. help somebody become a little bit more confident, just make sure you take a little bit of time to practice this, and before you know it, it's going to become second nature. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you look in the description for links to my social media if you want to follow me there. I'd also appreciate a subscription to the channel. And until next time, guys, as always, God bless and good luck on the water.